Alright.
So you guys have come down the stairs. Kyle was retching for a little bit, making hairball noises. He's okay now. He
What would a
seems
Mexican
fine.
sound like doing that?
No bueno.
You sound Asian.
No, down there.
No, it's a pop-up.
No.
This is getting racist quick.
No bueno, no, si, no. So, you guys meet this guy. His name, he calls out to you.
Greetings, travelers. I am it's you guys. Okay.
It's Kermit the Frog.
You just want to come through again, or what?
He's addressing this to the rogue. So, if you guys would like to answer him, have the rogue answer for you.
Let's just.
I kind of do amphibians.
Yeah.
I fuck frogs, guys.
Can you rewind you saying that? Like, play. So I call it.
It's on there.
Sounds like fucking Silence of the Lambs there.
Was she a big fat person?
So I'm just gonna say he's talking to this rogue. The rogue is like, well, these guys are new. We're not on a mission. We kind of are on a mission, but we're not just passing through this time. If you wanna take us on a tour or whatever, because that's what the guy was getting down to is.
Oh, he's getting down.
He was basically asking, do you guys need shown through, or do you know where you're going? And you guys do not. So if you would like,
What are you rolling? Calm down.
I got 14 on a knowledge nature.
okay. Knowledge. What are you trying to learn?
Jesse, are you
Oh, no.
recording this?
He's a troglodyte.
Right.
You notice.
What
you
kind of
notice
weapons
that,
is this guy using? Are we talking like primal?
Is he even?
You
armed?
notice that
like
he is wearing.
Tribal?
He's wearing very colorful leather.
Ooh.
It
Leather
appears,
dyed or
it
leather?
appears to be armor. It's very colorful. It's dyed. It's very ornate. But he introduces himself as Slag, with kind of a growl at the end. Slag. So he says,
Greetings. My name is Slaw.
Fucked up.
Would you like me to show you around, or do you know where you're going?
I guess we're gonna look to the road.
okay, the rogue is kind of nodding like, that's number two.
What was his name? Trollbin?
There's
Tobin.
Tobin.
Yeah.
Tobin is the transmuter. The rogue is just a random rogue. Let's call him
Jeffrey.
no.
Jeffrey.
Nobody's
we'll
afraid
call
of a Jeffrey.
him. Let's see. What's the whitest fucking name I can come up with? Kenneth. We'll call him Kenneth.
Kenneth is pretty
So-
white.
Yeah.
So we have Kenneth and Tobin are kind of talking to each other, and they look at you and say, "Let's just get the tour. Let's
Alright,
see what
yeah.
we can."
Tobin's the guard.
Tobin is the guy that you
The
brought
transmuter
with you.
with
the
the
transmuter is
transmuter,
Tobin.
the cobra.
So he's with us now. Taryn's not with us. This
Karen's
is
not with
Tobin
you.
and
She's
guard.
upstairs. Not me.
Is that you, Nate? You fuck? Is that you?
Anyway, back to the game.
I know you're fucking with me. That's fine.
Okay, so you
What's
guys
this
are
about?
opting for the tour.
Watch if I delete.
Can I say 1-7?
Oh, so it doesn't need 717. The only 919 I have is Keith. As soon as I type a 5, it goes.
All right. So they're gonna give us a tour. I'm gonna keep an eye out for.
Can I just throw a vial of that fucking deterrent dust right in his face and see what a troglodyte?
Fucking
No.
sounds like Kirby.
I'm not gonna do that. Sorry.
Okay. Well, we are employing that rule. So
Yes, the rule is in
next
effect
time
now.
you say that I'm doing something, it just happens.
All right. I'm looking around and trying to get a feel for the place's like combat effectiveness. I want to see weapons, like stockpile, casters if there are any priests.
Okay, so
as we're doing the tour, so
he's going to take you through. You notice that he's not taking you through some of the rooms.
I'm gonna ask every time he skips a room what's in there.
Okay, so first he takes you through this room. He opens this door for all of you. He takes you straight through here.
What's that way?
What's this way?
Yeah. I'm gonna ask.
That's the Warrens. That's where we live.
Can we see it?
Well, let's observe the room
Wait,
here.
hold on. RP voice. So.
Yeah, we're not very. We're kind of xenophobic. We don't really like people really seeing where we live. This is more of a.
They're very private people.
All right. I can respect that.
We look like cats. So this is our food room.
Hey, food room. I'm gonna smoke here in a little bit if you wanna.
Not like we're recording or anything, but sure.
I don't do drugs. Drugs are bad.
Okay.
Totally. So he explains that the food room, this is where they get holy grub, as he calls it.
What is holy grub?
What is holy grub, you ask?
Do you have knowledge? Do you have knowledge?
Holy grub.
Do
Well,
I?
Do you have knowledge?
Holy
I don't
grub.
have any knowledge.
Knowledge, religion check.
Holy grub is what the god gives us to eat.
What god specifically?
Our god.
I rolled an 8 with a.
What
Was it a 6 or 0? I got a 9.
Wait, he just said they were gonna show us the god.
You can
Hold on a
show
second.
you
What did
God.
you get on your knowledge?
9.
A 9 on knowledge religion. Can he discern what, like by any holy symbols, what religion?
I don't
he might-
remember
Well,
Murloc
this
very
guy,
well.
this guy is all he can really discern is this guy is not wearing any metal, and holy trinkets tend to be made of metal of some sort.
Yeah.
What were the jade stuff?
Let's continue
And
the tour, but before we're done, we want to.
You notice as somebody give me, well, it would have to be Kyle and
What am I giving you?
perception check. Kyle and Jesse both.
24.
As you are walking around, he's showing you through more rooms. He offers to show you God. You guys kind of pass that over. You're like, we're not going to address that yet. So as you're going around this corridor, you notice that all of your metal items are kind of pointing in this direction, like towards this
So we can
room.
triangulate that. It's.
'Cause it was
So
coming that way.
He
that way.
walks.
Yep.
He walks you guys around into this room.
What was this red thing? Before we leave, what was this?
Where
It
was
is a kind of. Let me actually read that description because I'm not entirely sure either. It's a kind of machine.
Mechanical.
But
It's kind of a
basically,
machine?
he explains
Or a kind of machine.
that room is the food room. It's if they make a. He explains that when they make a sacrifice to their god,
They
that
eat
their
red.
god gives them what they need. So that is the food room. You are currently in the water room. Same.
God, they were
Okay,
really,
reasoning.
really
knowing that,
primitive.
can I ask? I have knowledge engineering and I have craft mechanical.
Okay.
Can I use either of those to discern what this thing is? Is it like a meat processor? Fucking A, man. He's
I'll do an Arcana check.
Okay.
Fucking
If you allow me,
7.
I got a 10. Or if I can use craft mechanical, I got a 12.
Okay, I'll let you use craft mechanical. You don't know what this device is, but you're getting a strong magnetic field coming off of it. You sense
Yeah.
all of your metal items, not yours. You personally don't
But
use
I
any,
noticed,
but
okay,
all the
so-
metal items in this room are kind of pointing towards it.
Can I pull out one of my tokens that the Terran gave me and hold it up to it?
You can
Like touch the little...
nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing happens.
Can I put my hands on the big blue object?
Oh, so it's okay when you do it.
You
If
can.
I just fucking try and pick a willy-nilly fucking diamond, everybody gets their all panties in a twist.
That's because you.
You can. Nothing happens.
Because the green one, the jade, makes a tingly feeling in,
But
in my
he-
tingle places.
He's explaining to you, and also you notice as you're walking around, you're seeing groups of more of these troglodyte guys, and they're looking at you. You're clearly being escorted by one of theirs, so they're not.
So they're like walking in front of us?
They're not worried about you. They're just going about their daily
They're
business.
only
But
Are
showing-
they walking in front of us, or?
no, they're just walking around. They're as you're going
I mean,
through
like,
this
is our
place.
guide guy like? Just
Yeah, the
walking in front
guide.
of
The
us, not,
guide
like,
guy
paying
is.
attention?
Yeah, he's
Pulls
just.
to a side, and other twos can fuck off.
He's only showing
But,
us what
it's-
he wants us to see.
I look at you guys and like.
The only-
He's
And
pulling us on.
The only
El
places.
Suplex.
The only places he hasn't showed you, he is calling the Warrens, which there is a section down here and a section at the north. and he explains that one group of troglodytes lives down here, and there is a different group that lives up there. They're kind of like families or towns, if you will.
Are we seeing women and children?
You
The
are.
frogs,
There's there.
Well, you know.
For all intents and purposes, this is just a small little village. You're seeing like all sorts of family. You're seeing old men, young men, women, children, all sorts of just
So what
people, but not people.
So what kind of sacrifices do you guys make to appease your god so he gives you food?
Metal sacrifices.
I need to...
Slayer.
Okay, well, I mean...
If you would like to further ask about that.
I'm gonna pause this real quick, so I don't have to edit on one.
That'll be a commercial break.
yeah.
I don't know if we left off where we started or if it started all that over. No, we're still going. Cool.
Okay.
Okay, so he's talking about metal sacrifices. If you would like to inquire,
Yeah.
What
What
kind of
he
metal?
means.
Where you get the metal?
Music?
Is it 80s
Any-
thrash or is it
Any metal, any.
Where do you get it from? El Ghetto.
Well, we don't. I mean, we don't really need. We get more from the lower levels, and we have a little bit.
They
Yeah.
mine?
We've been finding really weird trails of like copper.
Yep.
So that's been
Call that.
kind of keeping us.
my
Okay.
voice just cracked in the Kermit. That was weird.
Kermit crack.
So what's this blue thing in front of us now? In this room here?
Water, you dumbass. You said that
It's
already.
that's the water machine.
The water?
That's where we get our clean water to drink and bathe in.
You guys want to meet this god? I mean... We
How
should put
about
all
this?
that-
How about this? I am going to reach into my pocket, my little pouch, and pull out one gold coin and just shine it right in his eye. Like, huh?
Why?
Yeah.
Oh, I want to see this god.
Yeah, we're gonna get to it. I just want to see
Take
how
our
valuable
metal.
our metal is. Does my gold piece zing to the fucking direction of zinginess?
What's this?
Okay, fuck it. All right, let's go meet this god guy.
I said metal, dude.
Take
Metal.
off
metal.
all your metal before we
How about
go
the copper pieces I got from the snake shit? Do you like that?
Yeah.
Copper.
He does like the copper.
Ooh, copper looks good. Copper.
Shiny?
He does enjoy the copper.
I'm gonna give him a couple copper coins. I have 52 of them. Give him like,
Okay, he gladly accepts them.
thank you. Okay.
Thanks.
here's my 1 month
Thanks,
sobriety
bro.
coin. What do you think about this?
If you
We'll see.
wanna-
Hey, Jesse, you gotta play into it. Like,
Sure,
this
let's-
god's fake. You gotta make it look like a machine. I can do that. Yeah, obviously,
Oh,
it's
they're
something
worshiping them.
mechanical, and then you're gonna take its place as their god.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Because I do worship the frog.
Let's see what it is first, but
I haven't actually spoken to these guys yet in my frog tongue.
yeah.
My demon. I don't know. They probably worship the same god, amphibians.
They're probably lost souls. You gotta
Joe.
Jehovah Witness these fuckers.
No, I have to pray. It worship a demon lord, dude. I walk in his.
He's like,
I'm the will. Yeah, the god of filth. I am his will.
So what?
I'm just
Will's
a-
fucking.
Just fuck shit up. I kill.
he just shits where.
I'm just an evil person. God loves evil.
You should have been a monkey. You could throw a shit at me.
Grandma loves cock.
Continue.
So
Water hammer.
he offers to take you to what he is. He's been referring to this.
Magikarp, use your water.
You slash.
Holy fuck! Magikarp's evolving.
He's been referring to the whole level as God Home,
God home.
but this particular room that he is about to take you
I want
to,
to go here to that.
he is calling the true God Home.
Okay.
This particular room is God Home. Now he takes you through. This is a giant metal door. He
Yeah,
unlocks
these
it.
are metal doors.
Oh,
Hold on. I want to go in first.
Okay,
I
you
keep
can-
saying I want them to be careful with their metal. This thing's like, if we can feel a force here, it gets stronger the closer you get.
Ooh, we're gonna trap us. We're gonna be stuck to the magnet, and then they're gonna pick us apart.
I was telling Mike, I made of stone, wood, and plants. There's no fucking
That
way
is
I'm gonna get fucked.
specifically why
A
I asked you
robot-
that
I'm
too.
not
I wanted
getting-
to know
I'm
what
not
to do
medicating, but
when you
guys
walk
are
through
telling
this
me about
door.
this magnetism shit. I know of it, but I don't use metal. I'm a druid, and
I don't have any metal on me.
Robot is with you.
You have the axes.
gauntlets. So just take them off, you know.
Just subtly put your gauntlets on the floor.
Now Jesse's
I'm all
whole
metal.
chain shirt
is
He's
poking out
He's
like the
noticing
middle of
that
winter.
the other side of this door, his shirt is like billowing in the wind. It's trying its
And my
hardest to get.
mace is fucking coming off my belt.
His mace is fucking
carrying all of our-
jangling, flopping around like a nasty fucking wiener, and it's just fucking making these disgusting fucking.
So it is a super
nail-scraping
magnetic
noises.
pool. All right, hang on. The robot is with Taryn upstairs, correct?
No, I said I'm going to keep the robot.
The
for a
robot is
week
with us.
to see if we can find
Is
another
the
one.
magnetic pool affecting the robot? Can you?
It is affecting the robot.
The robot.
Is the robot
Okay.
struggling?
The robot was one of the first to notice it.
Fuck's in the garden first.
He's clearly
He doesn't have
struggling.
metal on him.
The guard doesn't. Oh, the rogue
Because I
is.
asked about his weapons.
Son of
and
a bitch.
He has like fucking
Your
wooden sticks. And
your
shit.
tour guide he's decked out in full leather, and he has like a shillelagh.
Yeah, stay back. I'm gonna go in.
You,
Kyle,
you,
Kyle,
you,
Kyle can
Mur-
also take off just gauntlets.
you, Murloc, and Kyle.
Yeah.
Go.
All right, we're
Cool.
gonna go in.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
as-
Jesse's gonna stay back from the door.
Yeah, I am where I am. And then this guard,
And
that doesn't
robot,
matter.
too.
So this is Kyle.
That's Kyle.
This is Nate, and then this is
We're saying
Robot.
Nate's going in first.
No, Robot stays back. This
and
is
then the guide is the ghoul guy.
Tobin can't go in.
This
Ghoul
was
guy.
the
Okay.
guy.
The Gibberling character piece.
Okay, so
We go in. What do we see?
Kyle goes in. I'm not even going to make him. do
Door still
perception. The door's wide open.
Okay, it
you're
doesn't
all
close on
you're
us.
all watching this too. You go in the very middle of the room. It looks like one of these machines that you saw on either side, but larger and in the center of the room instead of off to the side. It is giving off a very strong magnetic pull. Kyle is Gringo. Gringo is struggling to keep his hands from at his side from just flying
I
up.
dropped him.
He dropped him.
He dropped him.
I dropped
Okay,
him
he-
outside of the room.
I missed that part.
Okay, we get
He
the
dropped
point,
him
though.
outside of the room, so okay, no metal on him. He's not noticing anything. You don't notice anything. You're not made of metal. He's not. All you see is this machine, and you can't really discern anything from it other than it's clearly connected to these two. And Slag is claiming this to be their god. This is their shrine to their god.
Because
this
it has
is where
a
they
magical
worship
pool,
their
and
god.
I think it's interesting.
Yeah.
It's just a magnet?
And so somebody would like to give me a
Oh.
mechanical engineering. any
Yep,
kind
right
of-
here. So I rolled a 19 natural
Okay.
plus 8, so 27.
This is some kind of magnetic
Kind of
engine.
good roll. Okay.
You don't know much about it other than what this slag guy is telling you, that you sacrifice metal to it and it keeps the water and the food flowing. That's about all you can really discern.
So they feed the engine just
You
because
don't-
it keeps working for him.
So I see him struggling with the few coins that are in his pocket that Jesse gave him. Can I ask him to show me how he sacrifices these things to get his resources?
You can. So he walks over and he simply let me find it.
What?
TV.
I doubt it
So-
could pick that up. I don't see the levels going up other than me talking.
So he walks up to this machine and basically just touches it with the coins. The coins, the copper, it just flies onto this machine, just sticks right to it. And
Just
it
the side of it on a ramp.
it just kind of dissolves into the machine.
Holy shit.
And
Stay back.
over in the other room, anybody in the other room hears the distinct sound of water flowing from the machine.
So you feed it, and it produces food and
dematerializes shit and
creates food and water. Interesting. Come back out and tell me
You
that.
also
yeah, I'm gonna
notice-
tell you guys, stay the fuck out. Your shit will die. Like get
The Murloc's like, "Well, come on in."
He mentions that
Why are you
a
wearing
sacrifice of this level is mostly for food and water.
You want
What?
me?
To
What
get-
other levels do you have? What else can we do?
To unlock the door to the lower levels, he explains that a bigger sacrifice needs to be made. Still of metal, just a larger, more proportionate sacrifice.
Do you have the
But
amount to be
Anybody
sacrificed?
in this room also notices that on the north and south end of this are two giant stone statues
Of what?
of troglodytes. Two
Stone.
statues of troglodytes just
Yeah.
staring at this god box. What they are calling the god box.
This machine isn't old.
It's of
Like-
Aslanti construction. It
Yeah.
seems to be the same of the most current levels you've seen. This level and level 3, they seem to be made of like the same kind of metals and stone and just the same kind of minerals.
I ask
It's
the
clearly Aslanti construction, which isn't really giving you much because this whole ruins is
Can-
Aslanti. But
I want to ask him if they have the resources to create such an offering.
We do not,
Okay.
but you all do.
All of us. Like what do we have? Shit.
Well, I mean, just him alone. He could get all of you through the door.
Well, then I'm out of armor. Which wouldn't really matter at
The-
this point.
Okay.
metadata is you need at least 2 pounds per person to take on to the next level.
I mean, I'm willing to go with the gauntlets.
Yeah, you don't need them. I mean, really.
And I'll say the gauntlets are probably about 4 pounds each. Like they're good,
Yeah. Okay.
good weight.
And what if we just go upstairs and hang out with Taryn and just tell her to give us some stupid shit? They don't really have anything, really.
Actually, I'm gonna ask.
Can we-
They want our
I'm gonna
weapons
ask
and
our
armor.
transmuter
Can we
How
use
has he
the
gotten
gauntlets and
through in the
shit?
past?
I personally
I
haven't
sold
been
them.
down here. Our scouts usually bring daggers or whatever they can find
Okay, so you guys do it.
pretty regularly.
Can I just do like a channel energy or something and try to fill the machine with, an energy rather than a metallic, like an actual
Like power
can.
it somewhere.
power it with actual
That's-
energy or
That's divine energy.
divine
It's not
energy,
like
not like a metal, not a physical matter.
You definitely can, and you are. Now that you said it, however, I just need to find out what's going to happen.
that. Nice call.
If I could just
So-
charge it with my divine
And if we can't do that, we'll
stink,
We'll
take my armor off and throw my mace into it. When I don't
when
need,
you
I don't
do
need the
that,
mace.
make it do like some like perform check and make it look like you're fucking powering it up. You need.
Yeah, well, I wanna
you
convince
need to
these
be their
fuckers.
Fucking,
We will kill them with kindness.
Okay.
you need to
Diplomacy.
be their prophet, man.
I will. I shall.
Fuck. This is good.
Imagine if we were a party full of fucking paladins and dwarf
Okay,
warriors and
so-
stuff. We're all stuck to it. Total party kill. All of our
We get
faults.
fucking dissolved. Like, ah!
Indiana Jones when he looks at the Ark of the Covenant.
Yeah, Mike texted me. I'm not metagaming, but Mike texted me and he's like earlier this week, he's like, "What are you made of?" And I'm like, "Well, I'm a druid. I can't be metal." So like, I factored that in already. He's like, "Okay,
Yeah, I wanted to make sure because I also wanted to make sure that wasn't going on because I was like,
that'd be
he's not-
fucked." I'm just like,
Yeah,
stuck
like
to
you're
the
made of
wall
metal, so
everywhere
you
we
can't
go.
do anything. But like, I wanted to make sure that I wanted to make sure what I had to do when you walked through that threshold, like
It
into this level.
dissolves.
Like, I wanted to make sure that you didn't just randomly just fly into the corner of the room and just ping onto the wall.
Guys, fucking stuck. Get a spatula.
Help.
So
Yeah.
All
this guy Tobin is talking to you. He says that his people they've only been in groups of like 1 or 2, so like one small dagger is usually enough to get them through. For a group of this size, you're going to need at least 10 pounds of metal to get all of you downstairs, or 12 pounds rather, to get all of you downstairs. And they notice Jesse is trying to pump energy into this thing.
Well, I would like to make a
It's-
big
You obviously
demonstration of
take
it.
off your.
And
your
you're
Yeah, I wanted
making
to-
a
yeah, I was
demonstration
waiting.
about it, so okay.
I want to take
so
my chainmail off, and my chain shirt off.
She's
Drop-
just in fucking robes.
Drop
just
my
like
2 chains
Jesus looking.
and my mace next to the rest of our party by the blue water machine.
Okay.
Walk into the room in front of it like that so Mr. Murloc can see me. And what if we do something with this machine and those statues fucking and actually come
Fucking
alive?
run out.
The statues, are actually
What's your-
machines.
What's your caster level for what? You're channeling energy.
My
So
channel.
he's 3, so
Yeah,
his
those
caster
were my
level will be 3 for channel energy.
It's one. Hang on, I have it written down. It's No, I don't have that written down. It's on this piece of paper that I had to
So-
move because Fat Fuck had to sit down.
You're trying to pour energy into this thing. It's this nasty, disgusting, just miasma of smog just coming out of your hands. You have your wrists together and you're just pouring this nasty cloud. Everything in it is smelling this fucking disgusting sulfur
if that
smell.
fucking chair is a smell
That was
I've
amazing.
lost my fucking
So
mind.
everything in this room is starting to smell this nasty smell, and you see this gas kind of gather around this machine and suck into it, and then suddenly just spit right back out and
Rejected.
dissipate.
Oh.
Now, as you see this, Slag is visibly upset by this.
Should I just
And
respect
any other troglodytes that you notice, there's some looking through all of the doors, watching all of these guys that are in their home that they've never met before. Some of them are looking through the doors, are visibly upset as well
Stupid.
by what happened.
Stupido.
However, there are 2 or 3 in the other room that the rest of the party notices are kind of looking at Jesse like, okay, let's see what this guy's about.
You got a following.
I got one better, guys. I got one better. That was channel energy. I have a thing called channel smite. Would that cause damage to it? I just want to.
It
You're
will
gonna have
cause
to use your
damage
hand
to
though.
it.
You can't use your mace.
If I break the
Yeah.
fucking thing, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I can
yeah, if
fix
you break
it.
your hand.
Yeah, ping. No,
Are
hang
you
on.
No, amigo.
I just imagine a fart noise right when you fucking hit it.
And then, like,
What?
the
What? That
snapping
one
of all
created
his
the little
hand
food
bones.
right here. That one was the water, and this one's the whole engine that does them both. And that's what we want to try to get to the next level, correct?
That is just the spire. There's actually...
That's not the teleporty thing?
That is the teleporty
Okay.
thing, but the actual next level starts. There is a staircase.
Here?
Oh, wait, where is the staircase?
You have it drawn.
No, that's where you came in at. I don't know where you...
No, down here. Is that... No, that's not...
No, that's nothing.
Okay.
Okay, so I don't actually know where you guys leave at.
10 pounds of metal we needed?
Probably
My chain
under
shirt
the
and my
god
flail will
machine,
do
I'm
it. Or
assuming.
my mace, I mean.
I was gonna get rid of my gloves. I'm good
Glo-
with other shit. You said my gloves were 4 pounds each.
So,
So that's... You only need like 4 more pounds.
my mace.
Yeah, it's 30 minutes then.
I don't know the actual weight of a mace,
I'm
but it's gotta be
pretty-
4 pounds.
Yeah.
I could take an arm off the robot.
No, we'll keep the robot.
There's going to be more arms later, like more robots. And shit.
No, we'll just keep the robot. The robot's cool.
Now you notice
Rogue
the...
probably has a dagger.
I
The
have all that
robot-
I have all the copper on me.
Okay, you have all the copper.
I have 50 pieces of copper left.
We'll amount
150,
that to
150
about-
gold pieces, which they weren't interested in.
We'll amount that to about a pound of steel, so that's got another pound there. And then
My mace.
Rogue's got to have a dagger.
the rogue has 2 of them on him. He's willing to get rid of. So there's another 4 pounds there.
Now, give it all to me. I have all this bundle of metal and junk. I'm going to look at all the murlocs that are poking around the corner, the troglodytes that are looking around the corner. They're looking around the corner. I'm like, sorry, I made a big stinky mess here. And I'm going to... It's all flying out of my arms as I walk close to it.
Ping, ping, ping.
Yeah, and then I just toss the rest of the stuff in there. And I'm going to erase my mace off there.
Now we look at the guy and we're like, now what?
So
I didn't even write my mace in there. I don't have that anymore.
okay.
Great amount of weapon. Sweet.
Could you just imagine all of them like looking at Jesse as he was filling the room with stink?
Okay. So,
Rabble.
I hated those cocksuckers.
You like aggro like half the fucking map whenever they show up.
God, I miss playing that stuff though.
Kieran's getting back into it. They made a cool expansion.
I heard.
I'm like, I don't know.
Doug's brother still plays it.
I'm like, I don't know, man. I play like EVE Online, DayZ, shit like that. I'm like, it's fucking awesome. I'll play it if I can play it.
Give myself 2 minutes.
everybody, give
Give
me
me your tuna.
a tuna, Jimmy. Everyone, give me a perception, real quick.
14.
15 plus 7 is 22.
28. I rolled a nat
Fuck
20.
you.
Okay,
Boom!
Kyle hears it. Nobody else does.
Fuck you.
Wow, Kyle.
He doesn't even speak English. He's not gonna be able to tell us what it sounds like.
Kyle hears what sounds like stone sliding on stone
Amigo.
coming from the north.
Amigo,
Like the northeastern corner.
I pull you guys aside.
Is he trying to sell his coke?
No bueno.
Not right now, man.
I think we decided that I could communicate.
Okay.
He can.
We're getting used to you.
He's got broken English, broken common.
You're like Ramiro.
Yeah,
at my job.
add that to your languages. Broken common. Spanglish. Yeah.
Spanglish.
A hero. A hero.
The stone that. The stone.
You are a hero. We know. We have got Gringo.
Me
Magnifico.
hear stone. Me hear stone go.
Always wonder if there's my.
He go.
Stone.
So
Like
that-
strange wilderness.
He make.
You think it's cozy. It's like these two like.
yo, send robot to check that out and run back and tell us.
Yeah. What's up, robot?
Okay, so the robot runs back, and then it runs back, all fucking flash, like run. So the robot is kind of like telepathing with you,
Yeah.
and he's thinking at you that there is now a door over in this corner that is open over in this corner room.
All right.
And there's another one of these statues by the door. It's different. He can't really describe to you how it's
So
different.
that is the god. That's
He goes like this. He points at these statues, and he goes. He points at that statue, and he goes. He's indicating the poses of the statues. That's
right. All right. Trog guy. Sloth.
Sloth.
fuck. What's going on with that, dude?
Yeah. What's
That's the door. That's going
How long
down.
does it stay open?
Until you leave.
We have to get past it. Is
When
it
you get past, once all you go through, it will close again.
What if somebody goes through that didn't give a sacrifice?
They can try.
do they? Can we come back through?
You can come back through, and if you don't already know that green thing over there, like you can just kind of, if you find those things.
Yeah. We know. What's the rune though?
Oh, I'll show you. I'll draw it out.
So he draws you out. He actually shows you. He points out to the spire, and he shows you where on the spire that the rune can be found. You guys now
Is
know
this
this
gonna be
information.
on every ruin?
That's
On
what
every
it's
Yeah.
on every.
It's like an elevator.
It's in the same exact location on every floor. So he explains that to you. He gives you this rune.
God,
and-
we're translating Spanish through English to Murloc to my language to.
This
So
is
you guys-
fucking. There's somewhere along the line that we're like.
You guys
Robot.
already have a couple of these things, so you know
Okay, so we can go
every
down
level down to level 4. You know the rune for every of these levels now.
Nice.
Now,
And you now know that the door to level 5 is open.
They all vaguely look like cocks.
Somewhat just a little different. Like a vein over here.
It's different angles of cock.
I am actually going to start drawing out runes, but like not that you'll need them.
Can I-
you can just say
Fuck.
level 5.
Fuck, you drew a vein on the wrong
can
side.
I
I'm level
do
18
my
now.
channel energy since one of my domains is water on the water machine? See if anything happens.
I mean, you can.
We're heading that way anyway.
Yeah, one of your domains. Yeah, go
I
ahead.
mean, all right. Since we're all gonna move out of this
Filthy water.
room,
You stop doing things that'll piss them off.
He's
It's
trying
not
to get a
gonna-
following though.
I just got like a whole group of them to fucking love me because I
You
just
got
gave them a shit.
two.
It produces water and food with all that metal we gave them.
Produce your own fucking food and water. You can do that. There's Korean
No.
water.
The two guys that were in this room that are
You
they're
like-
kind of like they're not keeping their distance as much now. They're kind of like getting closer to Jesse, kind of being like
Closer
timid
as
dogs,
dick.
like kind of crawling up, sniffing the air, and then backing up a little bit.
Yeah, it smells like shit.
Trying to get as close to him as they can, but still flipping out a
Smells worse
little
than them.
when
Fuck
they
with
get
them, like,
close.
just turn on them.
You can tell they're very skitsy. They don't.
Nothing happened. All right, whatever.
They when you do that, those two kind of perk up. The rest of them are really they're starting to really get annoyed now. They're looking at you. They're giving you
All right.
these
well,
weird faces. And Slag pulls you aside and says,
If you could just stop.
Stop the shit.
messing with our stuff.
All right, cool.
That'd be great. Just
I felt like this level had more to offer.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
apologies.
fucking assholes.
Well, maybe we could fuck with these two things before we leave. Now that we're metal-less.
What's up with the statues? Before we go, man.
they're
These two.
the God's watchers.
And what's this one?
He is I am the greeter, and he is like the reverse of that. He says bye to everybody.
We're in fucking Walmart.
"It's a weird fucking Walmart, man."
It's
I
a
don't like
weird
this place.
Walmart. The fucking
I mean, there's
robot
food.
didn't like what he saw, so...
All right.
The robot, all he indicated was that statue was making a different pose than the other two.
Yeah.
Made out of
Jesse,
stone,
just-
right?
Look
Made
over,
out of
Look
stone.
over at the other two trogs that like you. You know, that like what you're doing. Just be like, It's more where that came from, and then just fucking peace out.
Here, I would like to. Here, you guys stay here. I'm gonna go about 30 feet in front of the. Are these 5 or 10s?
Those are 5s.
5, 10 feet.
So okay.
20
so,
feet from it. And just can I
Give
roll
me-
perception and see
yeah,
what
give me
it,
perception.
its movement pace, its hostility rate, if it speaks, if
Well,
it is
it is-
mechanical.
It is a statue,
Ooh, disturbs
so it's
my
not really
soul.
moving around that much. It's just kind of being a statue.
Well, I rolled a 1.
But-
I rolled a 1 on my well, I got a 5, so
You don't see anything. You don't hear anything. You just see the statue in the middle of the room with its arms open,
Okay.
like arms wide open,
go
like
hug it.
that.
Go fucking.
If now, what is the
You
can I roll like a anything to see with the Murloc's reaction of me walking solo towards the if they're
Sure.
if they're like
Sure.
if they're like holy shit or anything? Is that, what is this? Hang on, that's just a 14. I thought it was up on the pen. It's a 14.
Okay, none of them really seem that concerned about it. The two that are watching you are just kind of, they're just watching. The rest
Alright,
of them just kind of, they don't really care about you at this point.
I'm gonna fucking
You walk.
jump.
okay.
How tall is this fucking thing?
It's.
I can roll again because I only rolled a 1. I mean, it's a big
Let me
statue.
get the,
I'm gonna jumping high five. Do they know high five?
Do you know high five?
Do you know high five?
Ohio to Ohio.
Do you know low five? Do you know?
Cinco de Ohio.
Okay, let me
Cinco de Ohio. Cinco de Mayo. See.
High the fifth.
Okay,
That's-
so let me get the stats on this this fucking statue real quick. Not stats, but you know what I mean.
Stats. Great. We're fucked. What was it called? The
No,
beginning,
I can't
the
find-
greeter and the
they gave like
goodbye.
an actual. They gave like an actual how tall it was. Let's just say like 15 feet.
Jesus, you better.
Can't
fucking-
jump that. Kobe.
So you jump up and you kind of like tap its dick a little bit, and it doesn't do anything because it's a statue. It's just kind of standing there.
Okay, so now we
it
know.
Can't, it can't consent.
So now we know.
If it can't say no, did it really say no?
Now we know that giving
However,
metal opens
everybody-
that gate. So-
Everybody else, give me a perception check.
Fuck.
guys, it's okay over here.
20.
Okay.
17.
Kyle hears stone moving on stone again, coming from the room that you guys were just in, the magnet room. He hears the same noise he heard, the stone sliding,
Which was the areas we weren't allowed to go in?
And if somebody wants to give me another perception to look through the door, if they want to.
You guys.
8 plus 6.
What were you asking, Justin?
14.
I got a 23.
Like I don't know, like a sense motive on the Murloc, but he doesn't know shit.
Yeah, he's fucking-
He doesn't know anything.
He's being genuine.
Yeah.
He doesn't know anything. He's just
There
he
is
just
some
lives there.
sort. Does this happen often?
Well, I mean, all the
What you
roads
guys,
go through.
what you look through the door because you heard. He tells you he heard the noise. You look through the door. You don't really see anything, but you could have sworn those statues were looking at the metal thing the first time that you went in. Now they seem to be looking at the door.
The door we're through.
The door that you're looking through.
This
you
door.
touch that thing's dick, and all of them want in on it now.
So I did touch it, and then those moved. Hey, do I notice?
We're gonna have some Murloc, dude. What's that about? Why are they looking at us now?
I tried to warn you, dude. You gotta leave this stuff alone. They don't like that.
There. Okay.
Do we want to?
I get an offensive position.
Do we want to press
Flex.
this?
I don't
what?
have a.
Okay.
Has this happened before? Somebody's like fucked around with it, and something happened.
Yeah, it's every so often one of these rogues will come in. They'll try to just walk through the door,
That's why
or
she
they'll
didn't come
try to
down with
steal our
us.
shit, and it just they usually don't see him again.
Still flexing.
What?
So
happens
Kyle's flexing. Two of the trogs, they have to give me a fucking bro down check.
Bro down check.
So they're slightly impressed by your musculature, but other than that, nothing happens. You're just kind of standing there like this
That's right, I am.
in your mask.
I didn't really do anything to piss these guys off, so let's just fucking piss
Yeah.
them off more. What 2 areas were we not allowed to go in? These 2.
Yeah.
These two.
I didn't impress the Murlocs. We don't have a Murloc following.
You have 2 guys that are kind of looking at you, but they're not going any further. They haven't left that water room yet. They're just kind of like looking at you.
Looking at
like,
me,
Where are
going
you
over.
going?
All right, I'm gonna give this to this guy straight. I'm gonna be like, do you know what a machine is?
Do you know what?
You fucking.
do you know what a machine is?
No.
Do I look like a human to you? Does this thing look like a human? I point to my
I don't
robot.
be mean to him.
Okay, so he's gonna give me a perception.
He's a little slow.
Yeah, a little bit.
You know that they're not human. So
No, you look like you look fine to me.
I'm gonna peel back my bark and show him my fucking inner workings, like move my hand around.
Oh, that's
shit.
cool. I've never, I've
know what
never
this is?
seen a person like that.
I'm not a person. I'm a machine. Like you can build things like this.
It's taken him a little bit of time, but you've explained it about 10 or 15 times. He's slowly starting to get it. He understands that you're not organic, but
teaching
he
him.
doesn't quite get what you're trying to say.
Papayatic.
This,
Not organic.
me and this
You don't know
robot
negative.
aren't born. This machine in your room is made. It's not a god. It's not living. It's something made. I could make this.
Oh, I get it.
Might not want to tell him that.
You're being
It's
kind
a-
of insensitive.
It's
Your
a
god is
wait,
fake.
Wait, it's a person?
No, it's not a person. A person made it. A person built it.
A person
Like
made
you,
it.
how you build fucking huts and spears.
Yeah.
Somebody built this.
I hate puzzles.
Oh. Weird.
Fucking weird.
Yeah,
What if
I
Nate,
didn't know that was a thing. Not
what if
once,
one of us
once,
goes
I
here,
guess.
one of us goes here, and one of us goes here, and we all offer water, whatever that created, and metal at the same time?
Well, you don't offer anything to the other two. They just produce things. The metal is sacrificed in the middle,
And it creates
they
juices.
create that's.
So the statues are just getting pissed off that we're.
So we mean no disrespect, but this thing's a machine. You know.
I think I get you now. I'm gonna have to go like think.
Do you know the
for a
name
while.
Clarkash?
Clarkash. Kind of. I've heard it. I don't know really anything about him though. I just
Is
know.
he your god?
No, our god's that thing. Not
No,
God.
that's
I gotta
no
like.
disrespect. That's not a god.
Well,
You know,
no,
it's
I know that now. So I gotta like.
Think about life.
Think about
Jesse hands
myself
Jesse
for a
hands him a
while.
Bible from his fucking filth god.
Jesse
It's fucking full of maggots.
he's been passing out pamphlets the whole time about Sagatha.
Cigar,
The watchtower. It's the
Necronomicon
little
Forte.
watchtower.
There you go.
Little watchtower. So, a couple of the troglodytes now, you hear some argument in the other room.
Do they know the name Sagatha?
And if somebody wants to give me a linguistics check.
I don't. I have.
I'm not going to do good on that one, but fuck it. Maybe
I
I'll roll
rolled
20.
plus 7, dude.
17.
Okay, there.
Oh.
You don't make
That was
out.
24.
You don't make out any actual words. You don't know the troglodyte language. It's just strange growls and shit. But clearly, within both of the warrens, you can hear people fighting amongst themselves. So he told you that both warrens house two separate factions, like their own faction.
Yeah.
Oh,
So now, each of these warrens seem to be warring within themselves.
okay.
You hear like.
Sounds like a fucking
They don't know.
So-
They don't know Sagatha.
Some of them are now preaching Sagatha. The rest of them
We're
are
gonna start out a fucking
This is
claiming,
religious
the
war.
rest of them are claiming heretic. So
I started a religious war.
Let's
So
just
you
get to the
just-
next level
you
and
just
come back
started
in a
the-
week, like,
Yeah,
you just started
genocide.
the fucking crusades.
Great.
Great.
I'm going to use a. Can I use destructive smite? What does that do?
Destructive smite is the same thing. It's just you use half your class level instead.
Do I need a weapon for either of these?
You do not
'Cause
technically.
I'm not weapon.
Yeah.
slap its dick for one.
If
year.
you want a weapon, you can ask the troglodytes, and they'll show you to their armory.
What do you think? I just cast
Now,
obscuring
know
missile and
that
just go to the next level,
They won't have
Let's
any
just see
metal
what
for
happens while we're gone. We'll come back in a week.
or we can just keep fucking with these statues and see. They're slow. I mean, gee, we can just stand back.
I want to. Okay.
What do you want to do, Kyle? Grapple a statue or run?
Grapple.
Grapple!
I rolled a natural 20. 28.
No,
I want to
it's
look
not
at the
that
machine and tinker with it. The main
Okay.
machine.
you. So, you're in there now. You're tinkering with this
I'm really
machine.
excited that my
Now
Respectfully,
you're going
I want
to.
the guard
Respectfully.
there.
You
started
and
a
I want him
fucking
telling
religious
me,
war.
I'm going to tell him, be like, look, I don't mean no disrespect. Tell me if I'm doing anything wrong. I
He's-
just want to examine it.
He's going to allow
Are you
you
saying this while I
because
grapple it?
he tells
As
you to
well.
be careful, but he's allowing you to do it.
Yeah.
And you rolled a what?
A natural 20 for a total of 28.
Okay, so you're like tinkering with this thing. As you're tinkering with it, you see your hook is like floating above your hand, like trying to pull out.
Yeah.
You do something in this machine, and suddenly your hook just drops.
Fucking
And you
kill the
hear,
god.
boom.
Hold on, they get food and walk.
And
through.
Nice one.
as that happens, you notice all these sconces around this level have been giving off this strange green light.
Yeah.
And not burning any fire. Now the light is slowly starting to dim. And
Fuck,
die.
get the fuck out of here. They don't have
You
metal.
do-
They can't chase us through the fucking door.
You don't, however, you don't hear any movement from the statues. They didn't notice anything. They're still... When you walked through the door, you noticed they were looking back at the machine again. They weren't facing the
pissed
door
are they?
anymore. They're still just staring at the machine. There's no movement.
Imagine if your life's work, your food and water went away.
Ooh, a natural 19 on diplomacy for a 23. I'm going to talk to Slock. I'm going to ask him to come with us. I'm going to grab everybody and say, let's get the fuck out of here because they're going to get pissed.
Slog?
Did we go through the door? That's going to shut. They have no metal to follow us. We leave.
Will
I mean,
Taryn
the
be
door's not
pissed?
even going to work anymore because
Right. Will Taryn be pissed?
that we took a slog.
No, that we just pissed off all the Murlocs.
What do we need slug?
She doesn't like them to begin with.
Okay, cool,
really.
cool. That's all I want to know.
I say we take slog.
They
just
bypass
because if we
this
come
level
back, we
whenever
need
they
an
can.
ambassador.
We'll take Slog
We're
and
going to show
and-
him that we're not that bad.
As you're-
you know.
Slog and 2 men.
Okay,
that like
so
me.
you grab Slog by the wrist, and these other 2 guys are just following you now
Oh,
because
grabo wrist.
they know what's about to happen. So Slog is entreating with you as you're running to this door, like, can just do something, fix it, please, something, anything you can do. I don't care what you do, just. Wait, let me get back.
I don't care what you do. Just do something, man. It's for game over, man. Game over. Game over.
We're going through the door.
Okay, you're going through the door. As you
Is
run
that
through
right?
the door,
Is that alright?
Kyle?
My
What's
idea
up?
is we
Okay,
fucking
so-
shit on their god. It's broken. They're going to be starving and thirsty.
I was going to try to be their god, but you fucked that one
Well,
up.
you can be now because their god's dead. There's
So,
no heresy anymore.
as
Their god's dead.
as you run
They're
into
gonna
this
kill us.
room, you notice that the statue that Jesse had
It's
seen
moving.
before, standing like this, is now you have to crawl over it through the doorway. It's like climbing its way through the doorway. So you guys crawl over it, and you notice that these other troglodytes, as they're getting closer to you, they don't want to go near that statue. One of them does, and it takes a swipe at it.
The statue.
The
But not us,
statue,
as
not
we-
at you as you're running by, but the statue slaps at the other guys.
Sacrifice.
Yeah.
So you guys run through the door. The door does not close behind you,
What?
but you hear from above.
Fuck yeah.
So this statue is
I'm
fucking
sorry,
shit
man.
up.
There's not going to be anybody
Slog.
to worship me now.
So Slog is visibly upset by this. The other 2 guys kind of are as well. He explains that because he was the greeter and this guy was basically he was just there in case something tried to get through, found a loophole around. But he generally was just the one that waved you off through the door. He generally, when people make a sacrifice, he opens the door for them and just lets them go through and closes it back up. He actually stands above the door. So
I mean, hey man, like we're not in the Emerald Spire to do what
So,
everyone else did. So
Slog explains that the reason that it let them by is because it's basically his counterpart.
Mhm.
And it knows him to be friendly. So it let you guys by, and it's not letting the hostiles by.
Okay.
High five his dick again. Thanks, bro.
So statue reaches its arm behind its back through the doorway, gives you guys one of these, like behind its like.
I got you.
Boom. So you guys
Hey,
are
we'll
running
be
down
back
the
for you.
stairs.
Crush you.
You guys are running down the stairs, and that's the end of this level.
Quick.
So
Quick. Microphone.
All right, pause that shit. And
I don't need to draw it out quite yet because we're going to do like a small RP session on